So, what's your view on human capital continuing to drive success in the AI era?
See, there are certain things which human can do. There are certain things which AI only can do. I think that the control over AI will always be in humans' hand only, right? We are not that. There are so many people working on AI, right? I mean, like me, like in every country, in every domain, people are working on AI. One sublime thing coming from all those conversations is that we need to control this thing.
Hello, viewers. This is Shantanu Ganguly back with my podcast. In this banking vertical focused edition of my podcast, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to all of you renowned digital banking technology leader and artificial intelligence expert Abhijit Dey.
Hi,
Abhijit,
Shantanu.
thank you for Abhijit, thank you for joining in today to discuss and inspire us on human first leadership in an AI world. Since you are a digital banking expert, starts with that domain. Tell us about top five trends that you see in digital banking in 2025 and beyond.
Yeah, first of all, Shantanu, thanks. Thanks for having me here. And I hope this next few minutes will be very intriguing in terms of exchanging knowledge. And it's always a very, nice to be in such an insightful session. About the top five trends, one thing I have seen for last 1.5 years, right? And this is not only in digital banking or banking, it's across any other industry also. I have seen the same trend that the way of search pattern has got changed phenomenally. Earlier, we used to open up the browser, we used to type something in Google or any other search engine. Nowadays, our searches are becoming very much conversational. Previously, we were very much keyword specific searches we are promoting, right? Or whenever users or even a non-techie user, when he was opening the Google search engine, they used to put keyword specific search. Now people are going more into ChatGPT or multiple LLM model. I've seen very recently Perplexity has done a tie-up with one of a large mobile service provider. That is an indication that the change in the behavior when people are searching something internet has got shifted, right? So it's becoming more conversational, and people want to converse with someone, right? So that one change I would like to highlight. The second one, which is kind of follow up to this first one, is that earlier the apps which we used to see, right? Even today, most of these apps are very much navigational driven. Means the moment you log into the app, there will be a dashboard, there will be a menu, there will be multiple links or quick links where through which you can go to the places where you want to go. Now, this again will be shifted. Again, this is completely my personal view. But what I do believe is that the modern day app will not remain a menu driven app. This will all become a very much a conversational app. If you see the app which Perplexity has made, right? It's a very simple thing. Ask me anything, nothing else, right? Just imagine any app, let's say even a healthcare app or a pharma or your stock or your banking, anything. You want something or user wants something where he can actually talk to someone and get an instant gratification. So that is the third shift or third change in the trend. Nowadays, customer or user, they want an instant gratification. You just cannot say that, okay, fine, we got your query and now we'll get back to you very soon. That experience will not work. All these three trends I just mentioned, that conversational searches, conversational app, instant gratification. Now, in order to execute all these, you need to do some technology which we call agentic AI, right? Where uh, a normal AI, a traditional AI, where we'll do the reasoning, we'll build the model with LLM or generative AI, will generate the information. And the third one, which is agentic AI, where we'll execute or we'll take some action, right? Now, this action will be data driven, this action will be reason driven. So, this is an use case of agentic AI. That is another change. And the fifth one is that, which I do believe already there for last couple of years, whenever you are building something, some kind of disruptive technology where all the part of the society get impacted. Best example is UPI, right? UPI, why UPI is a success? I do believe that UPI wouldn't be a success unless it would have touched on the lower part of the pyramid of the socio-economic structure. If you see this GNAI or Agentic AI, this will maybe in a year or two will have the similar kind of impact where even the remotest part of the society, they will also get impacted. I made some comment over on how GNAI can impact roadside tea vendors' life, right? So that type of thing are coming. So now when this will happen, the security will be a very concern for us, right? Because in agentic AI, about AI, I always say that we all talk about hallucination. Now, hallucination is one thing that is a feature of AI. You will have to accept it. Okay, it is coming as a feature. Now it's up to you how you will manage it. How you will manage not to let that hallucination to occur, right?
True.
So how these guardrails will be building, how your entire AI model will be secure enough, it should be as much as possible in your own control and grip, right? That will be the fifth trend that we'll see in the digital banking or any other digital platform. So these are the top five trends I do believe that leaders need to be concerned of.
Thank you so much. And this most interesting foundationally, transformative part is the element of human machine interaction becoming truly conversational, right? And that is driving exponential possibilities in terms of engagement. So, let's build on top of that one more sentiment around the banking domain because you are an expert in that particular domain. I mean. And so, how do you see AI is revolutionizing banking or how consumers or retailers or corporates engage with the bank?
See, about AI, one thing I always say is that AI is not new in banking. AI was there, right? In fact, AI was there in our life also. I mean, I have said this multiple times in many forums. The first time I heard of AI when I was in school, and it was a heartbreak moment for me when I came to know that Gary Kasper was beaten by a supercomputer. That computer was nothing but a hardware-based AI, right? Now, AI has evaluated over the time. There are so many new things also came where AI has contributed. In banking also AI or data modeling was there. Even 8 years ago when I have joined one of the Indian banks, there also I have seen the use of AI, right? The use of data. What big shift has happened in back in 2022 or probably end of 2022 when that chat GPT or OpenAI things came, right? And end user, the end customer got the feel of AI. Before that, AI was more like a phenomenon. AI can only be used by the elite techie people, or it was more like an enterprise driven program. The end customer, the retail customer, or the end user, they didn't have the direct touch and feel about AI. The moment you got this chat GPT on your laptop or on your phone, the moment you got this Gemini or the moment you got Claude and all in your phone, you started using it. You started believing that, okay, fine, with AI, I can get this many information. See, all this information, by some models, we are getting enterprise level before that also. But the moment it become public, the phenomena got changed. And even when no customers talk to the large enterprises about their queries, they themselves say that, why can't you take the help of AI to solve my problem? So this cultural shift has happened in customers' mind. And there are multiple programs going around it. As I mentioned, that agentic AI is one thing where everybody is investing. There are lot many billions of money being invested here. Although as of now, uh, to my based on my knowledge, I haven't seen any big success story. But there are reason to it because agentic AI is hardly 7-8 months old. We just cannot expect that within 8 months a groundbreaking thing will happen and there will be huge disruption. Because again, taking the example of UPI, UPI launched in 2016-17, if I'm not wrong, but the actual pace we got in 2019, that instant money transfer, digital payments and all. It takes some time and we need to give the time to agentic AI. But what is happening here that the technology nuances are getting changed. Because when you are implementing agentic AI or when you are implementing Gen AI, there are multiple, like sometimes new protocol comes like MCP, then agent to agent protocol. So all these protocol and everybody saying this is good. Now, when you are trying to implement this, you will have to be very choosy and picky. You should know that what you are implementing and whether it will impact your customer's problem statement or not. But about this entire program, I personally believe in one thing. First, you ask yourself that do you really need AI to solve this problem statement or not? Second, if
Understood.
if AI is required, can a traditional AI model will help? Or if you are going for an LLM or this OpenAI type of Gen AI model or agentic AI model, will that actually help you? If you have these questions answered, then only you should take your AI approach. Otherwise, what will happen? You will end up investing much and probably you will not get the desired output. So that's why with corporate and with retail, uh, mostly the focus is on the in the backend ops driven kind of project rather than making it more customer facing. Because the moment you are putting it customer facing, there is a huge investment relay, and you need some more time to get that money back.
No, absolutely. You can't agree more with you on this, AI powered transformation. But as you rightly said, the right pace, the caution, the guardrails, the uh, benefits versus risks, all those are need to be balanced. And then definitely whatever is the best and in good for the business, for the society, for human benefit, people are progressively adopting. With that, I think industry and technology and AI context in our backdrop. Let's focus on people and humans, right? So I probably believe that in spite of all the technology innovation and progress, the relevance of humans and human capital, brain power, original thinking, critical creativity, so on and so forth. This is going to remain vital for new inventions, innovations, and overall progress. So, what's your view on human capital continuing to drive success in these industries, AI era?
See, there are certain things which human can do. There are certain things which AI only can do, right? Uh, I do believe that, uh, see, there are so many talks like AI is to, empower human race. There are a bit people say that AI will change our life and all, but I think human, the control over AI will always be in human's hand only, right? We are not that, and see, there are so many people working on AI, right? I mean, like me, like in every country, in every domain, people are working on AI. I don't think humankind will let AI be a self-controlled model. That, I mean, if when I'm talking to many people, right? One, sublime thing coming from all those conversations is that we need to control this thing, right? So we should know what AI can do best, what AI cannot do. For example, I do manage product, right? I know in product management what all things I cannot expect from AI. Similarly, if a person is managing, let's say he's managing the DevOps, right? He knows that in DevOps what all things AI can do and what all things a DevOps engineer can do. And we can see how much we can leverage AI within the framework, within the guardrail, but the control should be with us. Otherwise, uh, leaving things on someone's hand who is completely abstract in nature, it is very difficult, right? We just cannot let that thing happen, first. Secondly, there is always a question that whether AI will take the job or where AI will replace human being or not. I do believe this is not happening. Back in 1990s when computer came in our country, there are a lot many talk about that computer will replace human being. But just imagine what has happened later on. Computer has regenerated job. Just imagine if we don't have computer that time, do we have a mobile phone or smartphone? Let go of computer. Just see the what the smartphone has done. Smartphone has generated jobs like all those food delivery apps, all those quick commerce apps, right? Suppose you don't have a smartphone in your hand, you will not be able to do this. I mean, there was an app cab, I mean, very popular app cab in India back in 2013 or back in 2014, most probably. That time I used to live in Calcutta. I was trying to book a cab, and that time my phone was switched off. I was trying to open it from the laptop, and it couldn't because uh, that cab provider, they want us to book it from the app. I thought it's a very bad experience. Later on, I figured that what kind of mobility it gave me, right? So
True.
this is the disruption we get when this type of technological shift happen in the industry or in the world. It impact the entire socio-economic structure. So believing on that thing, I do think AI will not replace the human being, or it will not. There will be certain shift. There will be certain recalibration in job market, but it will definitely generate more job. That's my view, and that's what I have seen in the past also.
No, fantastic. I think you are spot on, and humans remaining in full control, and secondly, AI. I call it as augmented intelligence, not artificial. So AI is continuing to augment humans and human capabilities for larger good. I think that's the fundamental way forward. We all know that it's going to remain that way. I think brilliant conversation so far. Let's wrap it up with some rapid personal reflections, if I may call it, Abhijit.
Mm.
So very short, quick ones, and here they come one after the other. Firstly, what motivates you the most?
Challenge.
Awesome. To challenge and try to do new things,
Yeah,
or
challenge and
challenge to
innovations.
challenge
Yeah,
and innovation inspires your motivates. Fantastic. Second, a book that shaped your leadership style.
a book that there are many. Um, I There is no specific book, but I like Arthur C. Clarke's pieces a lot.
Awesome.
He's an
Favorite
inspiration to me.
author is Arthur C. Clarke.
Arthur C. Clarke,
Awesome.
yeah, and Asimov also, but Arthur C. Clarke I really adore.
Excellent. Any person in particular who inspires you in professional life, personal life?
Steve Jobs.
Fantastic. Steve Jobs inspiring you. Fourth is any piece of advice that you ever received which remains with you as our sort of best advice?
One of my mentors one told me that doing job is that we all do, right? But you should always capitalize on EQ, emotional quotient, over IQ, because IQ is one thing that maybe with hard work or maybe putting more resources you can manage, or maybe in the world of AI, or maybe in the world of information, what I say, I can get information from anywhere, and with that information I can create insight. But emotional quotient is one thing that no AI model can give you, no data model can give you. It should come within yourself, right? So that one advice I always keep in my mind. So I do believe in EQ over IQ.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for sharing that out with our larger viewers. Your favorite recreation or hobby?
Watching football. I am a big football fan, mostly European leagues. I am a big fan of La Liga and APL.
Excellent. Number six is one proven tactic that promotes creativity, innovation among team members. Because I know you lead a function which constantly innovates. So how do you inspire creativity, innovation among team members?
Don't just stop yourself sharing ideas, because innovation is all about ideas, right? Let's say you come up with 100 ideas, probably 4 or 5 ideas will be selected, and when you are implementing it, hardly 2 or 3 ideas will get implemented, and maybe one idea will become a success, right? Or a super success. But this rest 99 ideas, it will give you something. It will definitely give you something that will, push forward to a better innovation, right, for you. So that's why don't stop yourself by sharing ideas. And to the mentors also, I request, right? And this I do in, I mean, whenever this type of question come, I always say this the same answer, because I do believe this answer will remain same even after 10 years, if you ask me, that mentors shouldn't stop their team members or their, mentees to share ideas, and you should always create an environment where exchange of ideas should be very free, right? People should not be feared or scared of sharing any ideas, right?
Awesome.
So that one thing
Free
I
flowing
always bit.
ideation, yeah, and
Yes,
creating that
yes,
culture, that environment is critically
yeah,
important.
yeah.
So, coming from creativity, innovation to maybe conflict resolutions, is there any effective tactic which you see has worked for you in resolving conflicts or bringing diverse points of view?
See about this now, Shantanu, I'm kind of optimistic person. I mean, super optimistic person, and that I do believe, right? I think any conflict or any blocker can be resolved by discussing over things, right? Uh, in fact, there is nothing in the world of digital transformation or digital technology is impossible. It's all about you to prioritize it. That you need to prioritize things to solve that conflict or not, right? So that prioritization and importance of that conflict is the thing that you need to understand. And if you clear these two things, you will definitely able to be able to solve that conflict.
Excellent. And my last point on this is considering the universe, is there any secret that you would love to learn about the universe?
And there are many secrets about quantum physics I want to learn. I want to know, but and I'm hoping that AI. I mean, in fact, when we talk about AI, right? I mean, there are so many problems we see around us where many people say that we can solve this problem with the help of AI. Trust me, we don't need AI to solve this type of problem because AI is such a thing. I think it's a boon to the or it's a blessing to the mankind, right? So we should be very cautious to use that blessing, right? So we should rather use AI to solve those type of problems which we cannot solve with the traditional way or with regular human minds, right? So quantum physics or there are many things about universe that we should try to resolve with the help of AI. And I do believe that maybe in coming years AI will be there to solve these type of questions. I'm looking forward actually.
Excellent. Thank you. Thanks, Abhijit Dey, for delightfully inspiring all of us with your life story. To our viewers, this was Abhijit Dey, eminent technology leader, AI expert, somebody who champions optimistic emotional quotient, favors free flowing innovative thinking, and then free flowing ideation to continuously progress. Somebody who's intrigued and want to learn more about quantum physics. Fantastic ways in which Abhijit you have inspired all of us. Our viewers join me in wishing you all the very best always.
Thank you.
Thank you again for joining us today, Abhijit.
Thank you, Shantanu. Thank you. Pleasure being here.